Hello and welcome. I am the Bearded Warrior and this is my attempt at a hardcore Nuzlocke on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. The rules are to the right, but just a quick recap. I can only catch the first new Sinnoh encounter in each new route that I enter. I must play in set mode. My team level cannot exceed the gym leader's ace Pokemon prior to the battle starting, and if a Pokemon is knocked out it can no longer be used for the remainder of the playthrough. So a quick recap from where we were last time. We were able to beat Volkner at the Electric Gym and are ready to start making our way to the Pokemon League. But before we do that, we're going to spend today as another grind episode. The new level cap is 62. Now the ace Pokemon for Cynthia is 66 and the ace Pokemon for the psychic person, I think it's Lucian, is 63. So I'm aiming for 62, and that way by the time I beat Darth Tickle, I will be roughly about 63, and that way I'm not going to be overly overkill trying to take on Cynthia, because that would just defeat the fun of the challenge if we were all level 66 before going into the Pokemon League. So today is going to be another sort of grinding episode to just trying to get some experience. I'm going to get to about level 55 hopefully today before we ascend the Pokemon League cave thing. I forgot the name of it, but that'll be the plan today, is to take the team and the side team and start trying to get their levels up to about 55. So we're not a mile off the mark. In fact, we are quite close to having the 8 Pokemon that I want up to the level. So as you can see, we've got Hulk the Gabite, Spider-Man the Lucario, Gamora the Luxray, Captain America the Infernape, Roserade the Iron Man, Okio the Sneasel, Shuri the Staraptor, and Pepper Potts the Gastrodon. So as I said, the goal today is to actually first find now we're going to go up and speak to this person who is going to give us Waterfall, who is actually from the Johto region. Fun fact. My name is Jasmine and I am a gym leader. Oh, I'm sorry, not the gym leader of this city. I'm a gym leader of the Johto region. It would be nice if you knew about the Johto region. Oh, that's the city's gym badge. You must be very good. Please take this too. And we now have Waterfall. Yay. Each of these technical machines contains Waterfall. If you use Waterfall from the Pokédex, you'll be able to get to the Pokemon League. I don't know how I should say this, but good luck. Why, thank you. So the first thing we are actually going to go do is we're going to go get ourselves the Super Rod. Which I don't think we can actually get until... Never mind, I've just done a quick search. We can't actually get it until after the Pokemon League. So, first things first, I'm going to swap Gabite from the front of the team. We're going to put in Gamora because, well, water. And we're just going to do some surf battling on Route 223. Like I said, the focus of this episode is not episode 16, this is just another grind episode, so that if people want to watch it they can, if not you can skip straight to episode 16 when it is released. Tentacruel. surprisingly bulky Pokemon and actually quite a hard hitter. From what I've seen from other people's playthroughs, Tentacruel is an excellent Pokemon to have on your team. Like I said, the main goal here will be trying to get the team up to level 55. The only one I think I'm going to have major difficulty getting there is working with the Gabite, who, if we get Gabite up to about level 50, will probably teach it Earthquake so that it can just Earthquake its way through Pokemon. Obviously there's going to be a lot of going backwards and forwards and healing, but that is something we are going to do comfortably to get ourselves up to the level cap. Now these are only about level 44, but I do believe that you can actually get level 50 Tentacruels. I think it was actually in this game I was training up a Pokemon the exact same way, and I lost one because a level 50 Tentacruel hit me back and I was not mentally prepared for it, so that was not excellent. Let me just check if my special is going to be a one-hit kill. If not, after I use Spark I'm going to have to go back. Okay, no, I don't like being able to get hit, but that's also why, hex, interesting. That is also why I'm recording this, so that if, you know, some people say when you're grinding you're going to cheat and you're going to just level them up and not tell anyone if something dies, so this way you can see exactly if someone dies, and you'll hear the same horrible demeanour in my voice as when we lost Loki. Nebula was heartbreaking, but Loki was just like, that was just the tip of the iceberg for me. Okay, I should be able to use Thunderbolt on you, it's 4 times weak. But yeah, like, Loki hit me hard. I suppose in hindsight, I don't know if it was out of my control. It was RNG, you know, it was a rock move with a critical hit, but I still question if I could have done something different, you know. The terrifying part is I know there is a Medicham in the Pokemon League with Lucian, the Psychic type. I'm actually dreading the Psychic type because I don't know if I have an answer for Psychic other than Brute Force, and hoping that they're glass cannons. I do know Luxray will learn Crunch before the Pokemon League, or is it after? I know it learns Crunch, but I'm not sure when it learns Crunch, and therefore when it will have that hard hitting, but it's not Stab, so it does take away from it being. And then obviously the very first Pokemon is Mr. Mime, who is part Fairy. So it's going to be a lot of, I mean, in an ideal world, we will have Weavile potentially on the team, able to come in and just Dark Sweep. And the problem with that is Medicham, 4 times super effective. And I would love, oh, should I use Thunderbolt? I would love to go into Cynthia with a full team. As you know from previous episodes, I do not use healing items in battles, but things like berries and that are okay. So one thing I might do off camera is grow some citrus berries and other kinds of berries that I can acquire just to prepare myself for the Pokemon League, so that I've got these berries for during the battles. I'll also be locating and hunting different items, but the level of my team will not change from the last time that you watch it. after today, that will just be some personal work that I'll be doing off camera that will involve no leveling up of the team. Oh, Dragon Claw. Okay, sorry, Dragon Breath. More power, and I'm a physical attacker, so goodbye. What is Okuyo's attack at? Oh, you're only 100. I'm assuming that'll change once you evolve. It annoys me that your special attack increase. You could have been magnificent. And I'm thinking of Cake by the Ocean. I know I don't think it's the point of the song, but I don't like the idea of eating cake by the ocean. You know, when I'm by the ocean, I like a cold drink and a sandwich. That's my beach days. Some homemade sandwiches. Get on the road and go enjoy some lovely sandwiches. Probably cheese, ham, maybe chicken, and some cold juice. Varies between cola and Fanta. For anybody who enjoys commenting on the videos, I would like a general ruling here. Which is better, Pepsi or Cola? Now, I have no preference to either, but I want to know from the people watching what you think is better, Pepsi or Cola. You survived. I do not like that. Let's full switch here. I mean, we're not actually going to switch, but it was just so I could not waste all my PvE. Okuyo level 44. So obviously Okuyo and Gabite are going to be the ones that require a little bit of extra work after the battle, after the rest of them hit the level cap. Oh, you have Drizzle. You're almost scary in this drizzly weather. So obviously this is a very slow process, but by the end of it we will hopefully have a fully functional team at level 55. You can obviously see in the pictures below that I still have the original 6, as that is my team just now: Infernape, Staraptor, Lucario, Luxray, Roserade and Gastrodon. That is my team. If anything changes, then the picture will change. There is a part of me wants to bring Garchomp into the Pokemon League. Understandably one of the best Pokemon you can have. But who, and I say who, could replace him? From what I remember from recently looking up on things, we have a fire trainer who has 2 fire types. We have a ground trainer with a sturdy golem, which is always scary. Doesn't matter who you're using or what you're doing. We have a bug type trainer who's first, Aaron. I'm not overly worried about him. The only thing that might cause me a problem is Drapion at the end, but if I have an earthquake then that should deal with that. And then we have Lucian, the psychic type, whose ace Pokemon I'm not worried about, but it's a team in between that I am terrified of. I'm sure he's got a Medicham, Mr. Mime, pretty sure he has an Alakazam, which it's the ultimate glass cannon. If I get to hit it first, it dies. If it gets to attack me or get a Calm Mind off, then attack me, we lose. That is the nice way of putting it, we lose. And of course, Drifblim from Loki would have been perfect for this sort of task, because Ghost is super effective against all of them. And I think he was probably tanky enough to take even a hit off of Alakazam, which I think Mr. Mime is a screen setter upper, so my plan is to start with Lucario and just flash cannon him out of existence. But that is hypothetical here, say if we're even going to get that far in the Pokemon League. I will be seeing it through, even if I have one Pokemon going up against Cynthia. We will see what we can do with that one Pokemon. It's that simple. We want to see if we can actually beat Cynthia. So, if we've got one Pokemon, I think everyone watching will know exactly how that battle's going to go. But you know what? I came here to try, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Use Spark. Really could do with the level 30 Mantikes. Lucario, no Lucario, sorry. Luxray is nearly at level 53, so obviously once it gets to level 55 I will be swapping it out and getting some experience on the rest of the team. I think that's about the rest of my team. None of them are really designed for hitting water types. So do we go up to the base of the cave and start training there so we get some variation, or these trainers could be useful for it as well. Okay, let's go back and heal up and take on the trainers leading up to the Pokemon League. You know, this is the base of the... I'm sure there is a Pokemon Center at the base of the Pokemon League, which means I can go inside the cave, battle some Pokemon, jump out, go in, battle some, jump out. While I'm here, just before I head up, I might as well grab a bunch of repels. And a bit of battle training always makes it a bit more thrilling for the audience. I mean, I shouldn't really struggle in the water with a Luxray. If I do, then they deserve to be going to the Pokemon League. Okay, just on the chance. Let me get 5 of these. And let's just get another 20 of these. I don't anticipate needing that many to get through the cave when that day comes, which will not be today, but I would rather be over prepared than under prepared. The rest of my money is going to go towards full restores, because I don't need revives. Lumineon. You do not scare me. You are just a fish. A fish who is nearly 10 levels lower. And you gone. Yes, we can battle. The other good thing about the Pokemon League Cave is we will be able to find the Razor Claw in our journey. You're a normal type. Normal fairy, so electric isn't going to be super effective, but I don't see you being that much of a threat. Yeah, we'll be able to find the Razor Claw, which means I'll be able to evolve Sneasel into Weavile and see if it is actually a viable team member. There we go, there's the big chunky boy. Only chunky in defense. Seriously, a terrifying Pokemon if it has the right moveset. I believe Azumarill is one of the favourites for competition. I personally have never actually used the line, but I have heard it used to be very strong in a competitive build. I watched it was either 2021 or 2022 Sword and Shield, I think it was 2022, maybe in 2021. Sword and Shield tournament, and it was just insane some of the builds people had. I did take inspiration from different aspects of my favourites and ended up making a Snorlax, Charizard, Conkeldurr, Dragapult, Togekiss, and oh god, who was the last one? There was one other. If it comes back to me, I will shout it out and say Eureka. But off the top of my head, that is the 5 that I had. I'm trying to think for the life of me who it was. The type isn't coming to me. But yeah, there was obviously a team of 6, because you don't build a competitive team and not have a 6th Pokemon. Said Snorlax, Gigantamax form obviously, Charizard, Gigantamax, Togekiss, Conkeldurr, Dragapult, maybe Grimmsnarl? I think it was Grimmsnarl for setting up with Prankster. That sounds right. Prankster, Grimmsnarl sounds right. So that was sort of. Don't get me wrong, I didn't compete, because obviously the tournament was by the time I built a competitive team. But it just sort of inspired me to do that sort of thing. Even though you are level 38, you probably will be very little experience because you are a man-type. Oh Remoraid, much better. There we go, man time. Okay, now this should be 4 times super effective, so I'm going to use Volt Switch. And hopefully that's enough just to, yeah. Just so I'm not wasting the PP, the other 2 big moves. There we go. Good big chunky experience. And surety to level 50. Good. Obviously Gamora's gonna get to the level for doubles battle. What, Pepper Pots? You might be very good in a doubles battle with water types trying to use water moves. Thanks to Storm Drain. I don't think I needed the Pokemon I've got now. Discharge would have been lovely right now. Don't know what happened there, but oh, you used back. Okay, well that's probably the best that you were going to get to do. Given the obvious type advantage. Golduck is no threat. And Quagsire, you worry me a little bit. I don't think it would have killed me anyway, but the added dodge was nice. Okay, another Thunderbolt on Wingull. Another Earth Power on Quagsire. And then we should be in a 2-on-1 situation. Another Drizzle Pepper. Pelipper. No Pepper. I've got Pepper. And let's just Volt Switch because that should take you out. And for the sake of fun, let's, if you need to recover, you won't need to. That's done. But wow, you lose a battle and you're done with your dream. Maybe this wasn't the scene for you. I never understood the people that just spend their full life living in the water. part for you. I don't know where I was going with that. Just kind of staring at Thunderbolt for a second there. Oh, we have another Pelipper. Wonder if this also has Drizzle. Another Volt Switch to deal with you. Oh, you found a trainer, did you? I know I'm going to jinx myself by saying this, but it's a bit strange that there's not one person going towards the Pokemon League that has Gyarados. Okay, how many Pokemon does she have? 2, so we'll use Thunderbolt this round, and then we'll use Volt Switch for the next one. I mean, you didn't need the critical hit, but well done. We're not forgetting about you, don't worry, buddy. Oh, Weasel. Not seen you out here. I feel like I should be able to just like spark the entire water channel and have them all just go bzzz. Oh, Aqua Jet. One way to guarantee you hit first. Oh, apologies. Bit of a sneezing fit here. And finishing him on a Tentacruel. Acrobatics. Well, what have we got? You know what? We're probably not going to do setup stuff. Let's try it with this. That could be useful under the right circumstances. Let's see. Oh, Pearl. So I think for today, just based on where we are, I'm going to get us to the mouth of the cave. Oh, hello Zachary. And then we'll call it there. I know we're not quite all at level 55, but my recording started a little bit late today, and real life situations will take over. So we've got about another 5 minutes of gameplay to go through. Alright, you're a sailor, so I'm expecting big tanky Pokemon from you. I'm expecting the Gyarados from you. I'm just banking on. Oh, okay. Okay, you came prepared. But did you come that prepared? Or are you just going to do what I would do? Oh, Ancient Power. Interesting. Going for the Omnibus. I thought you would have went for like Earth Power or something. Tried to do what I've just done. A bit late to copy my style, but yeah, sure. I did not expect the Gastrodon. You surprised me. I don't know what my choke's doing here, but yeah, sure. Suppose that's why you're in the land. In the shallow water, you know? Why are you shocked? I'm a master battler. Oh, not more swimmers. Oh, how did I not avoid you? Darn. Oh, Golduck. Golduck's really good if you get the right one with the right ability, if it has damp, because it means golems and gravelers and can't use explosion. And what more can you ask? Oh, Aquajet. Okay, I'm not worried yet, but you'll be getting healed soon if I don't make it to the foot of the mountain. And you take any more damage. You're also level 54, so this was a good idea to go through the foot of the mountain because all these water types. Oh, speaking of water types, oh, come here. So we've definitely made a really good crack at the levels. Once we get to the foot of the Pokemon League, then we will be swapping the teams quite a lot just to get the level experience shared across. I don't want to rely just on luxury, but at the same time, you know, he is right now the best option. Inside that cave, he will not be the best option. He'll be good, but he will not be the best option. I actually think Roserade will be the star of in there for the wild Pokemon, because we have fighting and we have ground, both of which are weak to either Giga Drain or Dazzling Gleam. Okay, any more little... oh, hello. Oh, just a random Pelipper. Okay, well, you know what? Experience is experience, so we'll take you on as well. You know what? Sometimes I wish the abilities would just happen, but no. Actually, no, I love all the special effects and stuff. is just about to breach the level that I wanted to aim for. And you're the last one. And you have one Pokemon. There we go. There's a big boy. Now we're both on the same page, but I have your weakness, and you will not have a berry because you're just a trainer. And all that juicy experience. Okay, Gamora is officially level 55, so that's awesome. There we are. So we're actually at the foot of the Pokemon League. That will conclude our grind session for today. If you've enjoyed watching this, obviously give me a like and subscribe. If you passed over, I will see you on episode 16. But until then, Bearded Warrior over and out.